Hi friends, welcome to GMK tutorials. It's been a long time. Thank you for your cooperation, all those things up to now. Okay, so today we are going to discussing one of the topic in Python programming. So this is our second video in the Python. So today's topic is variables. Okay, so what is first of all what is meant by variable and how we are going to define the what is the variable definition of the variable and how we are going to declaration of the variables and that means how we are going to declare the variables and the variables ni ela declare cheyali variable ante endo define chestam. Okay, now first one is nothing but variable declaration. So variable definition declaration and the definition means that here variable is a reserved memory location. Okay, so here see variable is a reserved memory location to store values. So in other words, a variable is a Python program in variable in Python program gives the data to the computer for processing. That means if you want to process the any data in a computer, we need a data. So here variable stores the corresponding data. So that's why we can define the variable is a reserved memory location to store values. Okay, so here Python does not bind us to declare a variable before using it in the application. It allows us to create a variable at the required time. It means that in case of the Python, we don't have any issues if you are going to use the variable at the time of the requirement. So maybe many of the languages we have to declare the variables before you are going to use that variable. But in case of the Python language, we don't have that kind of the problem. So wherever you need the variable requirement, you can declare the variable at the time of requirement. So that is one of the flexibility is available in the Python language. So here the equal operator is used to assign value to variable. That means if you want to assign any data to the variable with the help of a equal operator, we can assign the value. Let us see the example here. X is equal to 5. That means 5 is assigned to the x. So here y is equal to gmk. So here double quotation means that it is a string. Okay, so print x and print y. So let us see, we can do this a small program. So here in the previous program we will take x is equal to 5. Okay, next y is equal to gmk. Next I can print both of them. Print is the keyword used to print the corresponding value in the variable. So print x. Next one, so let us see here print x is equal to print x. That means here the output value is equal to 5 actually. So that means which prints the whatever the value is assigned to the variable, that is print on the screen with the help of a print function. Now we can print the value of y also. Print y. So print of y means that which it prints the whatever the data is assigned in the y variable that can be displayed on the screen. Let us see here. So print gmk. So that is a how we are going to assign the value to the variable. It may be a number or it may be a string also. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So that is the thing. Next one. This is also one more example here. X is equal to 100 and y is equal to 100. That means by in these two variables we can assign the value is a numerical value. X is equal to 100 is a numerical value and y is equal to 200 is also numerical value. Here print x plus 5 and print x minus 5, print x mod of 5. So this is also one more problem. Just we can do this one is in the coding section also. So let us see here. I can just type x is equal to, we can assign 100, so 100, y is equal to 200. So we don't have any consideration, just I can give the number as x is equal to 100 and y is equal to number as a 200. You can use any number, okay, just I can take the example only, okay. Print x plus y. Here x plus y means that here plus symbol is used to add the value of both x and y, okay. Next, print x minus y, print x mod of y, right. So let us see, enter the values. So these are the values of corresponding program, whatever we are see here. So this is the program output values actually, okay. So see here, x is equal to y is equal to 200, and print x plus y, print x minus y, print x mod of y. So see here, so first value is nothing but here x is equal to 300, okay, because of x plus y is equal to 100 plus 200 value is equal to 300. X minus y means that 100 minus y is equal to 100 minus 200, that value gives rise to minus 100. X mod of y value is also gives to 100 value, okay. That is a program actually, okay. Let's see the next program. Get the typos, that means in the, suppose whatever the program we are doing in the few seconds before, you can also see the type of the variable also with the help of a predefined function. Just see here, you can get the data type of a variable with a type function. That means in case of the Python language, with the help of a type function, you can get the type of the variable, whether it is a integer type or character type or string type. So this is a program I can make a small program to get the type of the function, okay. Let us see the output. So let's see here, just I will take x is equal same function, same value, instead of just x is equal 5, y is equal to gmk, it is also string value actually here, right. Next function, just this is a x is equal to numerical value, we know that it is an integer value, y is equal to gmk, it is a string type, right. So we know the answers for the corresponding output of the program also. Just we can see what we are getting after running this program, right. Print, what is the value print of print? So print is used to display the corresponding value. Here type is the function actually, okay. Type is the function which is used to get the type of the data that is stored in the variable. So here print of x. Next, print type of variable name here, y we are using, so y. Just to see what is the output we are getting here. See, the output is x is a integer type, so that's why we are getting here class int. Int means it is an integer type. Next, y is equal to gmk, so class gmk, it is also a integer type, it is a string type. So whatever the values we are giving, so the same type is obtained with the help of a type function, right. Next one, single or double quotation. So what is the use of single and double quotes in the Python language? So that is a main concept here. String variables can be declared either by using a single or double quotes. That means the strings can be declared with the help of a single quotations or maybe double quotation. We don't have any difference in the Python language, but if you go for any other languages, it seems to be some difference actually. So that's why just we will see the this statement whether it is a true or not. So let us see the same program. Just I will take the program, x is equal to double quotes low, I will take the gmk, right. At the same time I will take same x value, x is equal to single quotation, just I will take a gmk is the input, then I will print the both x and y, print of both x values, print x actually it should be different actually. Wait a minute guys, just I will take after declaration we can directly use this one. Okay, x is equal to capital GMK print of we can use line by line also, just okay, just I can type the complete program within a single line. Okay, no issues, you can type the program line by line also. Again x value, right? See the output what we are getting right here. See it both x and both x values prints the same value, capital GMK. So that means we don't have any difference in case of the Python language whether you are going to declare the string with the help of a single quote or double quote. So both are allowable for the declaration of the strings only. So that is the main theme behind this concept. Next, case sensitive. So here variable names are case sensitive. So case sensitive means that a is different from small a also. That's why this will create two variables. A will not overwrite a. That means if you are taking the lowercase letter and the lowercase letter and uppercase letter, it cannot be overwrite the corresponding variable. So because of the Python language since that two variables are maybe different only. Okay, then only consider. Let us see. A is equal to 1 2 3. I will make like this. Next, print of a. Okay, print of a. So this value gives rise to 123. Just I will take the capital A. Okay, capital A is equal to, I will take the value of GMK, right? So then I will print the value of capital A. Just I will see what I am getting here. Capital GMK. So that means capital A will not override it. That means మనం previous గా A value small a తీసుకున్నాం. A is also same, but it is a uppercase letter. But it is a different from lowercase letter to uppercase letter. So that's why the Python cannot override the before value, even it is a lowercase letter. Okay. So that means the Python seems to be both lowercase and uppercase letters are both are in a different way only. So that's why the Python language, in case of the Python language, variable names are case sensitive. So that is the main thing here, right? So next one, how to declare the variable names. That means how we are going to use the variable names. So what are the protocols? And మన variables names in declare చేయాలంటే ఏ rules follow అవ్వాలి. So that is a, let us see here some of the listed here variable names. A variable can have a short name like x and y, or more descriptive name age, car name, total value. Okay, so we can use like this. అంటే variable names అని short గా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. Second one, rules for Python variables. A variable name must start with a lower or upper or underscore character. That means the variable must and should start with a either it is a lowercase letter or maybe underscore also. Next one, a variable name cannot start with a number. That means variables cannot start with a numbers. Numbers of variable names and we start kaguru. That is the second criteria. Then a variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters, underscore, okay, and underscore. That means A to Z gaani 0 to 9 gaani underscore మాత్రమే యూజ్ చేయాలి. డోంట్ యూస్ అందర్ స్పేసెస్ కానీ ఇట్లాంటివి మనం ప్రిఫర్ చేయకూడదు. వేరియబుల్ నేమ్స్ ఆర్ కేస్ సెన్సిటివ్. ఓకే, that means age is different from capital A, like age is and A. So this is a different variation. Just these are the some of the legal variable names we can use like this, my variable GMK or my underscore variable underscore to start చేస్తే my underscore variable, my variable. So this is the some of the declaration how we are going to use the variable name. Just I will say just my variable, right? My variable, just I can simply use like this also, my GMK. So this is a valid variable name. Just check whether it is a valid or not with the help of a print statement, print of m by v. So it gives us the value of GMK. It's also right. Just we will take the underscore criteria, just underscore my variable is equal to Harish. Okay, I will take the name of Harish also, double quotes. Just I will print the value of my variable also, just to print off what is the variable we are getting here, underscore m by v. Okay, just see what is the variable getting. So Harish, so that means this is a declaration we are going to, this is a rules. If you want to declare the variables in the Python language, we have to follow the rules if you are going to use the name of the variable. So that is the main thing here. So these are all those same variable name declarations only. Just see the next example. So illegal variable names, that means let us see, this is a just this is not a correct way to declare the variables. So that's why when you are using like this, we are getting the errors in the Python language. Okay, let us see the that case also. Numbers, Python variable names cannot start with letters, right? Letters starts with numbers also, that is a consideration. So Python variables cannot start with numbers. So if you are doing like this, we are getting actually where. So let us see what is the value we are getting. Python variable is equal to gmk. Okay, see, syntax error is present in, that means the Python variable cannot start with a number. Okay, next consideration, we are not using any kind of the minus symbols also. My, instead of using underscore, I can use a minus, is equal to gmk, right? Just to see what is it is also a syntax error. Then if you are using a space, okay, my space, tab space I am giving here into gmk. Let us see what is the output we are getting. So it is also, that means these are the illegal variable name. That means it is not a correct way to declare the Python variable in the Python language, instead of using the following the rules. So what are the rules we are going to follow in the previous section? So this is the rules. Python variable name must start with a letter or underscore only. Variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name contain only alphanumeric characters and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive. Okay now. So this is the thing. So many values to many variables. So here Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in a one line. That means instead of doing the more number of line, just we can separate the comma, we can assign the different values to the variables also. Let us see here. So Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in a one line also. That is also flexible environment in the Python language. Just see here how we are going to declare. So see here, just I will take x is equal to sorry, just I will take x comma y comma z. That values is gives test. I will take here like orange, okay, comma apple, comma, just I will take another name as a banana. So within a single line we can declare the variables, right? Let us see here. So just I will print the variables name, variables of x, print of x. Then so what is the variable? Orange. Print of y. What is the variable? What is the value we are getting? Apple. Print of z. What is the value we are getting here? Banana. So this is a thing we are getting the values. So this is a Okay, next one value to multiple values. That means if you are assigning the value at a same time, we can get the we can get the answer like this also. Just see here. So instead of we can directly assign the multiple same value to the multiple values also, multiple variables. Just to see here. X is equal to y is equal to z is equal to orange. That means I can assign the orange in 3 variables. Okay, that is the main thing here. So print of x, what is the value we are getting? Orange. Print of y, what is the value we are getting? Orange. Print of z, what is the value we are getting here? Orange. That means we can assign the same value to the multiple variables also. Okay, that is also one of the important point in the Python. Next, the Python print statement is often used to output variables to combine both text and variable. That means if you are going to add both text and variable, Python uses the plus character also. Like x is equal to some print Python is a x. So let us see here. What is the difference we are getting here? X is equal to, I will use the name, some name like I will take GMK here also. Then print of Python, print of Python is teach by okay, teach by plus symbol, I am using a plus, and what is the value as using small x. Okay, then we can see what is the output we are getting. See, Python is teach by GMK. That means whatever the variable is assigned in the whatever the string is assigned to the x, that is added to the Python is it's like a text. Python is a text actually. So text is added to the variables with the help of a plus symbol in the Python. Okay, so that is a one more point here. Okay, the Python print statement is often used to output variables to combine both the text value and variable also. Python uses just the plus character. Okay, next one. For numbers, the plus character works as a mathematical operator. This is already we see in the previous video already. Okay, sorry, previous slides also. First, I think okay, x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 200. We can take just we can print the x of x plus y is equal. We are getting 300. Here, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 10. So by adding those two, we can get a 15 is the output, right? So here also, if you try to combine a string and a number, Python will give you an error. So it is not possible. That means if we are adding the plus symbol for the both number and string, it is not possible in the Python language. Let us see what is the difference we are getting. X is equal to 5 is a numerical value. Y is equal to GMK. Okay. Then I can print of x plus y. What is the value we are getting? Just so we can get the error, syntax error. So it does not support that kind of the operation. So we must and should use like a text plus we can use the variable name only. Like that only it supports the Python. Okay. So in the next class we will see what are the different types of data types. Up to now we are discussed regarding the what is meant by variable, how we are going to declare the variables, and what is the importance of a single quotes and double quotes, and what is the use of plus, minus and mod operation values in the Python language. This is already, this is just a brief, just we can use what is meant by variable. Variable is a reserved memory location, right? Next slide, just we are giving the what is the importance of equal operator. Next just we will see the some mathematical program. Just how can you get the type of the variable with the help of a predefined function that is generally called as a type function. Next, what is the use of single? What is the difference between? Is there any difference in the single or double quotation? Both can be treated as the same way. Okay, Python is a case-sensitive language. So, what is the rules for defining the variable names, and what is the illegal variable names? So, how can you assign the multiple values in a single line? So, how can you assign the same value to the multiple variables? Okay, so how can you use the plus character in the output statement? Okay, now so how plus this works for the mathematical operation? So this is just a brief introduction. In the next class we will see the different types of data types, right?